They told me I couldn't, so I did first My Autism Story. People looked at me and made assumptions. They said I wouldn't achieve much in life because of my autism. Too distracted, too emotional. Too quiet. They didn't see potential, or they saw problems. But the truth is, they were wrong. And this is my story. Growing up, I always felt different. No one ever said the word autism back then, at least not to me. But I knew something was different about the way I processed the world. Loud noises would make me shut down. Eye contact felt like staring into the sun, and trying to make small talk? Exhausting. In school, I struggled to focus. Not because I didn't care, but because my brain worked differently. I'd get lost in my own thoughts, hyper-focused on something I loved, then snap back and realize everyone else had moved on. People called me lazy, weird, or said I was just being difficult. As I got older, I got good at pretending, masking, they call it. I'd smile when I didn't want to. I'd force myself to act normal just to fit in. But inside, I felt drained, I felt fake. And even when I tried my best, I still heard the same words. You'll never be successful. You're too sensitive. You won't make it in the real world. It messes with you, makes you question your value. And for a while, I believed them. But eventually, I started learning about autism. I was different, and that's okay. I stopped hiding who I was. I leaned into my strengths, the deep focus, the creativity, the way I see patterns in things others miss. I started chasing things that made me feel alive. Running, creating, talking to others like me, and slowly, I built confidence. I began to see that the same brain that made things harder also made me powerful. Now, I'm proud of who I am. I'm building a life I once thought I wasn't capable of. I've got a family, a work ethic, a story worth sharing. I'm not perfect. I still have rough days. But I'm living proof that autism isn't a roadblock. It's a different kind of path. They told me I couldn't, but I did. And I'll keep going. If you're autistic, or even just feel like you don't fit in, I want you to hear this. You are not broken. You are not less. You are wired differently, and that's your gift. Don't let people's low expectations define you. Make your own path, and one day they'll say, wow, I never saw that coming.
Thanks for listening to my story.
If this hit home for you, comment or share it with someone who needs to hear it. You're not alone. Hey everyone, welcome back to My Autism Story Part 2. If you missed Part 1, no worries. I'll drop a link so you can catch up later. Today I want to share some more about what it's like living with autism. The good, the tricky, and the funny moments that don't always make the highlight reel. One thing I've learned is that even though I sometimes struggle with social stuff or changes in routine, I've also got some superpowers. Like my ability to hyper-focus on things I love. Which, let's be honest, sometimes looks like me zoning out and forgetting what anyone said for 10 minutes. And yeah, sometimes things get overwhelming. Bright lights, loud noises, or just trying to figure out what people mean when they say, just relax, like thanks. Easy advice. Here's a funny one. I once tried to make small talk at a party and totally froze, couldn't say a single word, so I just smiled and nodded a lot. Pretty sure I looked like a confused bobblehead doll. But seriously, autism isn't just a challenge, it's part of who I am, and that includes all the cool stuff and the quirks. If you're on the spectrum or know someone who is, remember, we all have unique strengths, and it's okay to be exactly who you are. If you liked this, drop a comment about your own experiences or questions. I'd love to hear your story. And hit that follow so you don't miss the next part. I've got plenty more to share. Thanks for watching, and remember, being different is a superpower. Catch you later.